normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going today, tonight, yesterday, tomorrow, whatever's going on? Well, we're swatting oats. The auto steer going. This is real handy. I lost most of the day because my AC pump seized up, and then I spent half the day chasing down parts because it was fucking hot out. I ran without for 2.5 hours. Couldn't stand it anymore. Of course, it's Sunday, but Barassus had a guy on call. He come out. Didn't have the right parts at Barassus, but I found them at Melita John Deere. Ran, got the parts, and I was over halfway back, and the alternator on my Burgundy 1-ton catastrophically failed and caught fire and melted the fucking belt off of it, and I had to dump my iced tea on it to keep it from burning the truck down. So Dad come and got me, and Amanda came with the trailer, and Dad picked up the truck, loaded it with Amanda, and I took the old 89 1-ton back here. The mechanic got everything put back together, went to charge the system, and when the other pump grenaded, sorry here, I'm just trying to get myself situated again with one arm. It filled the system with aluminum chunks because it was eating itself alive, and plugged the condenser and plugged the receiver dryer and plugged the expansion valve, and we had everything but the expansion valve, and was hoping that we were going to get away without having to fuck with it, but no, it was screwed. So it was about 5:30 by the time all that was said and done with. So I cut for 2.5 hours this morning, and I've been cutting since then. So we're just over 200 acres in on this 320 acre piece. I want to try to finish this little triangle we have here, and then tomorrow we have the braking side over there to do 160-ish acres or 140 something acres. So haven't even opened it up over there. I've been doing it in pieces because there's no way. I mean, you could combine little bits of headland here and there and try to make it work out, but no matter what, it turned into a fuck around. The combine's loaded in one place and no grain trucks to be found for miles, so try and do it in littler pieces here. Anyway, Dad's been swathing barley with the old 4000 because how hot it's been and how it worked out, everything kind of came in at the same time, so he might not have that half of barley done by the time I get home with this, but he'll have one hell of a chunk of it done at least, and that'll be that much more I don't have to do. And we're not getting into the science of why I'm swathing and not just straight combining and all that. I've said it 1,000 times for the last 8 years I've been making videos, so you can go look at one of them, or they'll explain it in the comments. But barley and oats, 90% of it gets done like this. Otherwise, by the time it's ripe, it all shells out, and you can desiccate it, but you won't get your extra 10 cents, and you won't get malt. It's not corn. So anyway, that's why it's getting swathed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be it for talking to you for tonight, because I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit here from the heat. It's not too bad in here now, but I'm still sitting in here in my shorts and no shirt and no boots on, and it's still a real sack sticker, so I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing. We're almost to the end of this piece, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow in the daytime. it's the next day. We got our buddy here out of Estevan, owns Harvest Moon Bin Moving. If you guys need any bins moved, he's the goddamn best guy in the country. He everything by the book. Like you know you're not gonna get burned by hitting a power line or anything when you got him. Like, everything is perfect. So he's got the bin on his truck, and for this bin Antoine bought, it's an 18-foot, so we need a pilot truck in front and one in the back. So instead of having to hire pilot vehicles, which are fucking expensive, I told Antoine I could follow, so I got a sign on the back and a light on the roof, and then Antoine's up ahead leading the charge to lead him back to his place to stand that bin. And then I also got a hopper bin there, so we're gonna go back and get mine. Mine's only 14 feet, so we don't need any pilot vehicles, but I'll go back with him to load it, and then I'm gonna lead him to Grandpa Henry's, show him where to put it, and then I'm gonna work on tying it down, and then he's gonna go home. And Dad has 2 hoppers that he got from another neighbor, so fucking hopper bins for everyone today. Anyway, go back to paying attention, make sure no assholes try to wipe us out, and we'll talk to you when we get where we're going. Well, a few days have gone by of nothing but fucking issues and breakdowns, so I haven't videoed too much of it. Lost the wobble box on the swather yesterday, so went and got Antoine had a spare one. Changed that. It was like 9 o'clock at night when I had that back together with Rob. And then I cut till 2 in the morning on this oats to get it done, then drove it 2.5 hours back home again in the dark so we could get going on canola. And then I slept for 2 hours and got up again. Now it's 4 or 5 in the afternoon again here. Amanda and I started combining at probably noon, 1, something like that. I was going with the 9600 also, but keyway stripped out on the clean grain cross auger, so it's going to meet my friend 7018 welding rod here when the truck and the generator and the welder get here. So I'm just going to jump in with Amanda in the 8010 and the air conditioning till the repair truck gets here, and we'll go from there. So I'll combine for a while yet, and then go home, and we'll see what kind of order a guy does things in. If Dad goes and cuts for a while first tonight, or vice versa. So pickup belts want to stop in the odd place where the stubble's real long, where the crop was laid over. So she still thinks she's running a little combine, the way that she hesitates with the little piles. So anyway, heavy swath, they're yielding like a bitch. Could push the combine harder, but then my loss monitor starts climbing. So I just give her time to do her job and make sure all the grain's in the hoppers. So well, the old 9600 is just a thrashing away into oat. loading lopsided there because I went and dumped half a hopper, what would fit on trucks there. Amanda's half full or third full and kind of deal, and so was I yet. So, oh, the Detroit is back, so I should, I gotta phone my trucker here and tell him the plan, so talk to you in a minute. Well, I'm back again until the sun went behind that cloud. They're calling for a big goddamn dump of rain again here, so that'll be just fantastic. Anyway, we can go a little ways yet. Empty truck came back and the bin's full at home. We're hauling from here all the way back home. It's like 26 miles one way. I don't have enough room at Grandpa's here, so I figured since the auger and everything was at home, we'd start off at home in an aeration bin. We'll haul, get that bin topped off, and then the rest of what's on these 3 tons and that and the 2 tandems, it's going to fill another bin yet. So anyway, chomping along here anyways. Get a wee bit more done yet. They're both combines right full, won't fit on the tandem. Oh yeah, she's got a big pile there, I can see. Yeah, we're pretty well full here, but she's got a big pile I can see on the combine over there, so. Oh, you can't see through my dirty windows. She's gonna fill right full and dump first, and then I'll top that tandem off and Sam can make his way home. Dad's bringing the old Ford 3-ton, and I'll combine till he gets here or whatever, and have that truck loaded that way too. So anyway, that's the plan. Slow chewing here now that the straw's getting tough. Dropping straw here because Buddy wants to buy 300 bales worth, so we're just dropping with the 9600. So I'm trying to stay all in kind of the same area with this for him that way, make his life a little easier when he comes to bale that way. So I suppose, what's your guess on bushels an acre? 103. So this one's counting area so long as the pickup's running, so when you're turning on a headland it's still counting acres, so kind of changes the average a little bit because of that. But anywho, talk to you in a few. Fucking dry grain. I ran over a bump and it's fucking raining. Dang it. Well, I think that's going to be it for this evening. I'm not really even all that pooped out for having only been 2 hours of sleep since we got going or whatever. So I suppose get all our shit out of the cab here, and then we have a couple trucks to move a little bit here from one spot to another, and then that's going to be it for this program. So I think that's where we'll leave you guys for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe for more, all that good stuff. And there we go. Now we got some light. But I suppose, whoa, fall off the fucking ladder here. That'd be a good ending, wouldn't it? And he's paralyzed. Okay, be just like that poor fucking guy. I suppose. Thanks for watching. Talk to all you in the next one.